Virgo. This is your tarot forecast for November 2016. And listen, thank you for bearing with me there in October. I was working on projects, as I said earlier, there for you. I have put together a tarot course. More information on that towards the end here of this video. Anyway, let's get started with what is showing up here early on here in November. Well, I see you pretty much just getting your things together here. It's like things are laid out in front of you, your to-do list. And I know that you normally are very organized just from the get-go. That's just how you roll, right? But there's extra coming in here this month. So your time management, I see that that is really going to be a big thing as we start off the month. And I'm also seeing that there might be an elderly person. I feel it's more a man here that is going to be needing some extra attention. Now that could be a client, it could be a patient, it could be an uncle, granduncle, father figure, whatever it is, but an older man here that I see that you're going to be shedding some more love upon, okay? Needing and wanting your attention here. And I see you being so happy to give freely of that love too. It is a month where I feel that you're also out and about. You're very busy here, Virgo. And I think you like it, don't you, when you have that to-do list in front of you? Because why? It's all about getting it done within that certain amount of time. And here, there's going to be a lot of activity as far as get-togethers, okay, socially here for you this month. And attending small little groups, parties, gets-togethers, potlucks, whatnot, pre-holiday, perhaps, events here taking place as well. And I see how you're enjoying yourself to add to whatever it is you might either be preparing for the get-together. It could be you organizing it. And I just see this drive, really nice drive here. So you're in your ace, as we like to call it. Now, also I'm seeing here that there is a situation. I feel it's more perhaps a creative thought that you're thinking you would like to explore a little bit more. Good for you. I'd say go for it, just because the energies are up and within here. And the drive also is giving you the ability to actually reach those goals and reach them pretty soon as well. There's preparations more so. This is even into December. You're thinking ahead, and which could be a good thing because we do have Mercury retrograde in December. So if you're thinking of shopping, that would be a great time to do it now. But it's more on the home front here too that I see that you're doing preparations for the end year celebration and holidays. Whatever change you're doing right now to the foundation. That could be, where you live, how you live. It could be decorations. It could be something new coming in. But there is help, there's support, and you're getting things done. And you are super, super happy with the results of that. Now, I can see there is a male here, and he is a very charming person, Virgo. Very warm, very outgoing, too, I feel. He's got vision, so it's a man who's not very, should I say, short-focused. This one has a very wide vision, and I think you like his mindset because I can see how you communicate really well. He will take a lot of ideas that you hold. So I'm seeing this banter, this communication, which is actually also in very many ways creative. Now, I'm not saying it has anything to do with romance, but the chemistry is good, and I'm feeling that perhaps this idea that was starting to percolate in your consciousness, maybe this man can be helpful, supportive, or at least I see him liking your ideas because you're going to be sharing it also there with him. Now, who's moving? It doesn't necessarily need to be you, because I don't see it necessarily in your home environment, Virgo. But there is somebody moving, and you might even there also be helpful in doing what's needing to be done, whether it's wrapping things up and packing it or unpacking it in a new place. But I'm seeing there is here 2 homes coming in, And of course, there's a lot of energy for whoever this is involved because it is the time of year it is when you'd think it's busy enough as is, right? With Thanksgiving coming up and then the preparations for Christmas. But then again, you always seem to find time because you create time. You make your choices, you act upon it, and then everything else just seems to fall in place. Not many knows how you do it, Virgo, but if anybody can do it, that's you. You always seem to be able to hold that magic and step in whenever you're needed, right? But let's talk about relationships because we were just briefly mentioning that. And like I said, this man who's going to be all ears listening to you. I said that wasn't necessarily anything romantic, but looking into the area of this reading, it goes to show here that this is a month where there's balance, there's support, there's joy, there's happiness. I see how your heart chakra is opening up. So somewhere along the lines between you and your partner, there is this opening. And I feel like even it can indicate new beginnings. So if you're single, that's a very good sign to have here that you could come to meet somebody significant this month. For you, if you are in a relationship, well, then that is between you and your partner here, really seeing heart to heart on what matters. I'm feeling financially there isn't any biggies one way or the other this month. So that kind of tells me that things are in balance. You're on top of it. You got a good grip on what is going on there. No changes on your income. There could be a little news for somebody that might just get a little extra commission. Yeah, or it could even also just mean that you're going to save some money on a bargain that is coming up. I mean, saving some money in that sense is also bringing in money too. So we can look at it that way as well. But no, I'm feeling here there isn't major changes. There's a lot of stability. This is good. So that is all well. What I am seeing, though, that's working behind the scenes for you, that is yet to come. So for a lot of you Virgos, I do see that the doors could be opening. Not really promising that it would be now in November because it's still in this pending status. All right, so hopefully we'll see what comes up there in December, but definitely here as you turn into 2017, I should believe that things are coming up on par and that you will be moving ahead towards those dedicated goals that you have been working for. But so far, so good. And then also, as far as work goes, there might be some, I won't say news of somebody leaving, but that could still very much so be the case. Because I see somebody around you that's thinking it, having intentions of, but it doesn't look like they've necessarily let it out of the bag yet. So you could be surprised once this takes place, then it's like, oh, so it was that person, right? And it may not be somebody that you would have thought would be having those kind of intentions. So we have that. And then as we come closer to the end of this reading for this month, inspiration. Lots of it for you. And for those of you who are really good about putting time aside to meditate, this is a month where I'm seeing the spiritual energy is really, really strong. I feel there is a calling there for you to reach for those things that are, I'd like to say, more interdimensional, because it's not just all in that physical world that is calling or drawing you. It's more the spiritual world here, Virgo. And there is a male that could be either a mentor or a teacher. Maybe you're taking some classes, but this man here, he understands where you're coming from. It may not be your partner, because you could have a very strong spiritual growth, and then your partner is still where he or she is at. So no, this is somebody else that I really feel has an understanding of this dimension, and there's a lot of growing for you. I can see that quite a few of you Virgos have already been sensitizing to the other dimensional energies, And for now, though, pay attention to your dreams. And I can't state that enough. I'm seeing your dream world. When you go to sleep, it's like your subconscious, higher consciousness, your astral body and consciousness is wide open. Maybe that is where that male is. Um, have this intuition that he could be a male guide for you because he seems to be close, but it's not like you spend a lot of time elsewhere doing things. But he comes up here as you enter into your higher dimensional self. This is great. You can call upon him, so he could be your guardian angel, your helper, however you choose to call it. But yeah, definitely here for you as you are growing. So listen here, Virgo, this is what we had for you this month. I will see you there in November for your tarot forecast. And right now, here's a little bit more information of what I have created for you. All right? So have a good one, everyone. Hey guys, just want to welcome you to class. I have a tarot course set up for you, ready to fly here November 1st. So listen, if you are interested in really knowing what makes the tarot tick, you will get insights from 40 years of me doing the cards and teach you not just the ground level for you who might be new to the tarot, but even for those of you who have been working with the cards for some time, I can give you a whole lot of extra insights and how you can advance your readings and give really super accurate readings here. And that is tips from having worked professionally from 1990 on the phone every single day, right? So listen, if you're interested, you could just visit my website when you come to November 1st. You will get a full view on how the course is set up. There's going to be free previews there for you to look at how that works. So I hope to see you in class. I know many, many, many of you have been asking and sending emails when I would set up a class. So here I go. Been working on it for you guys. So listen, I will see you here in December for your next reading, though.